how they wanted to spice up
Drayton Carlberg.
How did that come about? What was the conversation there?
There's been a lot of injuries or like people banged up, especially in practice. So just like rotating, working on our rotations through, and when everybody's getting equal playing time, everybody's going to play harder because you have to fight for your spot.
It seems like you and Gus Cumberland had bigger roles against Virginia. What have you done personally to develop your game and really earn more playing time?
Just day in and day out, show up, work my butt off, and hopefully coaches notice that and know my assignments, line up, and play ball.
You guys racked up 6 sacks, but had some trouble against the run at times. What do you think the correction needs to be made as far as stopping the run?
Just knowing our assignments and fighting off blocks and make sure we're getting off blocks when that ball carries in our gaps. Just make sure we know our assignments and execute them.
What has stood out about Nebraska on film that's going to pose a big challenge?
Their O-line is very physical, which you expect from a Big Ten team. I'm from the Midwest, so that's kind of what I grew up around. So just expect the O-linemen to be nasty, dirty, and work hard. So we got to do the same, right back to them, fight off blocks, get off blocks, and make our tackles.
So with the injuries and with the depth chart not being set, is there a sense right now that guys are being moved from the inside to the outside and guys that are on the 2 deep might start, or is there a sense of a lot of rotation right now?
We're not really sure what's going to bring, who's going to be starting or anything like that. Most of the inside guys will stay inside, most of the outside guys will probably stay outside. But as far as rotations, it's whatever the coach feels fits the personnel that we're playing. So we'll see you on Saturday.
When I look up and down the roster, I don't see a lot of guys from Minnesota. How is it coming out here from there, and how do you like the state so far?
The weather's a lot better, that's for sure, in the winter. No, I love it out here. It was definitely hard my first year being out here, being away from my parents and everything, but I've kind of gotten used to it. I have like my own little family and stuff out here. So no, I love Eugene. I love the University of Oregon. So I think I made a great decision.
During the recruiting cycle, the other teams that were like high on your list were like Midwest schools and more local to you than Oregon. How did Oregon win out?
Had to do a lot with the coaching staff. I had a really good relationship with a lot of the coaches. When Coach Ander was here, he was from Iowa, and he knew my coach personally, so he was there all the time. So probably just the relationships that I made here. And I loved Eugene when I came and visited. The game atmosphere is amazing. So that's probably what brought me out here.
You said you like the weather here. I don't blame you. It can get pretty cold during the winters. But what else kind of surprised you about out here that you kind of didn't expect about this Eugene area and Oregon?
Didn't expect. I didn't know how like eco-friendly everybody is out here, because like I was raised in Minneapolis and everything, so like it's not like, I guess it's important, but like it's not like it is out here. Everybody's like really into the environment, and there's a lot of outdoor stuff to do, which I like also. So that's kind of surprised me. Like I knew there's gonna be there's a small town, but like I didn't realize all the attractions that are around Eugene and in the state of Oregon.
How about with your free time? What do you find yourself doing when it's not football and school?
I like to go on hikes, especially to all the buttes and stuff here. Just going on adventures with my friends, some of my teammates and stuff, or trying to find new places to eat, because I like to eat a lot. So just finding new things to do every day.
One question I always ask new guys, this is my first time here, not as a recruit, to interview you, and that is, tell us one thing about yourself that Duck fans don't know.
I'm pretty good in the kitchen, I would say.
Really?
Yeah, so especially on the baking side. Yeah, so like my mom, growing up, she'd always bake, and then she stopped. She said, if you want to bake food, you have to do it yourself. So she kind of taught me how to do it, so I like to bake.
My dad owned some Dunkin' Donut shops when I was a kid growing up, so I was a baker for him. People that know how to bake are kind of my kind of guy.
Right, yeah. No, definitely more appealing to women, too. So have that on my side.
All right, well, that's all I got.
Yep.
Good?
All right, thank you very much.
You.
And,